project where we are using this is the header section of the body part h1, and there is a div section. This is the first div in which there is a paragraph, then there is a form in which we are passing the method post and action some php file.php if we are not using the default prevent.default once the user click the convert distance button. So initially it looked like this. So inside this form, the id of the form is convert, and inside this form there is the input. The form start from here. So first form is input type, which is named distance, id distance, placeholder name is distance, and then again another input file form input section. So here it's a type of submit and name convert distance. Then after that there is another div. This is another div. You can see silver color, which is class name is invisible. So answer goes here, which is h2. Right now it's not showing because if we go to style, so invisible color and h2, if we change this to answer goes here, you can see, because h2 class invisible, h2 class container bottom. So container bottom color is container bottom. So you can see container dot bottom. So we can change this. So you can see we have changed it. So dot bottom. So this is container bottom. Two classes different, container and bottom. Then in the script file we are getting the element convert, which is the form, and add the event listener to this form. Once the user click the convert distance button, submit this button, submit the form, then the function call, which will create event.prevent default, and second which will store the data from the user like this. If I enter 55.5, when I click on it, it will store the data on the distance, and parse float convert the data into float form, which document.get element by id, which is distance input. Here you can see the input id is here, input id is distance, okay, dot value. So in this we are storing the value of this input, and here var if distance is there true, then var conversion distance to fixed to 3. It is a from method here. Distance multiplied by 160934, it will convert miles to kilometer, which is 1.6. If you multiply miles to 1.6094, it will convert it miles to kilometer. And variable answer will store the document.get element by id answer. So we are getting the answer here, this div section. So here answer will be show. So inside this div we are putting the inner HTML, which is h2. Here the distance is 55.5 entered by the user, miles converted to conversion, which is stored here, variable will print here. So that's all about by the use of DOM integration we are getting the div container, then pass it to the answer container div.